My name's Veronica. I'm 19 years old.
Richard, I'm 26.
Anthony, 19.
I'm Heido, I'm 20.
Donna, 32. Alright guys, thank you so much for coming. Today I have an informative speech and I'm basically just saying my career plan in details from exactly what it is, how it matches my personality, and then of course how much it's all going to cost me. Go ahead to the next clip. Okay, let's talk about changing majors. As a college student, you're constantly thinking, okay, I know what I want to do, but the moment we take a class or two, we're like, actually I'm not really sure anymore. Maybe I kind of want to do something in this field instead of that field. But we're not alone. At least 80% of students change their major at least once, according to National Center for Education Statistics. Okay, next one. Okay, my main topic points are basically why digital media is the right choice for me, important information about my major, and then of course my course of action for it. Next one. Okay, let's start off saying with my personality type. I have an INFP personality type. People with this personality are usually very creative, friendly, a people person. Some potential jobs include doing graphic designing or something in the multimedia area, or even just being a journalist. But the moment I saw, okay, graphic design, I was like, that's totally me. Match, bing bing, found what I want to do. Because of course you're not going to want to do something that's, not your personality. If I don't want to be around people, if I'm very people shy, if I'm scared of blood, I'm not going to go pick to do nursing. So of course I went ahead and just did graphic design. Go ahead to the next one, please. Alright, with a degree in digital media, what kind of things will I be doing? I will be doing some editing, I'll be doing magazine covers, going ahead and writing scripts, operating cameras, just basically stuff behind the camera for film. Down here I put a link to the Occupational Outlook Handbook, which is basically saying everything I said here, but in a lot of more details. Go ahead to the next one. Okay, important information about my major. Basically, for the average cost that you'd be having for when you're getting paid yearly, it's going to be $61,370. And then multimedia artists hold about 80,900 jobs, and 57% of them are self-employed. So I don't know if you really like working for people, but the fact that I found, okay, yeah, maybe I'll start off working for somebody, but I could eventually work my way to not having to work for somebody. Bing, 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 bing. Awesome, definitely want to do this. And I went ahead and put the same link that I put on my previous slide down there. Next one, please. Okay, educational requirements. You're going to need to have a bachelor's degree in computer graphic or go ahead and do like a film program at UCLA or FSU. But basically, long story short, they just want a portfolio of work to see that you kind of know what you're doing, that if they stick you behind somewhere, they know you're going to be able to do the job and do it correctly. Go ahead to the next slide, please. Okay, what kind of classes I'd be taking? I'd be taking some drawing classes, animation principles, video production, and then typographical design. Next one. Okay, my course of action. I kind of thought about this one long and hard because at first I wanted to go ahead and do a 4-year degree somewhere at a university instead of starting off at a community college, but I decided that of course I want to go ahead and do 2 years at Valencia, and then from there go ahead and switch to FSU and finish it up in their film program. I'm not really sure how a lot of people feel about, deviating from a plan, but ever since I was little, from mapping out exactly when I'm getting married to how many kids I want to have, I kind of just like having a set schedule. And when it comes to college and what I want to do, there's no exception for changing that. Let's go ahead into the next one. How much is all of this going to cost me? Okay, roughly for 2 years at Valencia, it's going to cost about $6,000. But then when I go ahead and transfer to FSU, it's going to cost me a lot more than that, about $111,000 roughly. And then I got this information down here below from the FSU site and then the Valencia site. Let's go to the next one, please. Furthermore, in conclusion, I just wanted to kind of recap my previous points, saying how having the INF personality type, you definitely just want to be very creative, a field that's going to show your creativity, even if that was being like an artist or a musician, or just something that's in the multimedia area. But then also I wanted to kind of clip that together to show that's exactly why this is the perfect job for me doing that. And since I'm gonna go ahead and fulfill like a childhood dream, just being able to do that. And then going ahead down to the last point, when I wanted to do my 2 years at Valencia, you know, of course it's cheaper than if I did 4 years, but at the same time, it's expanding because they have a great program there, an AS program there too. But it's great at just expanding my knowledge about the degree I wanted to do. Whereas after that, I get to go ahead to FSU and do their film program. And on to next clip, please. Okay. Lastly, I kind of just wanted to end with this quote that's by Marcia Senator that says, "Do what you love, and the money will follow." Basically, sometimes we kind of feel like, okay, well, I really like to do cupcakes and bakery stuff, or I really like designing clothes. And then we're like, well, you know, maybe I won't make it big, and I won't be able to have the money to fund the dream I want to do or to live the lifestyle I want to live. But if we really just pursue our dreams and feel that we can accomplish anything, we can go ahead and the money will follow. Alright, thank you guys so much for being here.